Page 20, Sneaky Sam. 4/4 time with 1 flat. So we are in F major or D minor. Now look at the end. We're here. Well, that didn't help at all, did it? Go a couple measures before that. 3. What's these quarter notes? Sounds D minor to me. I'm guessing that's what we're in D minor. See, most of the time you can look at the end because a piece and a key will end on that chord. Not always. You know, like 4/4 time, 1 hand at a time. Let's make sure we got each hand working okay. Right hand, you're here, put you in this position. Play everything legato to start. When you're first learning a piece, just play it legato. We'll add in the staccatos and all that junk later. Just get the notes and the rhythms here. We got here. 3, 4, 1, 2. Isn't this fun? Measure 5. See those numbers at the beginning of each line in the boxes? Those are measure numbers. So it's measure 5. And so forth. Go over to page 21 on measure 17. You're up here. You moved from here to here. Actually, it's here because you have a B flat in the key signature, so you're in this position. So it's here. And the left hand plays a couple of things. The right hand, then 2 measures later, you come down here. And then measure 21, your same position. There's just a D and an E. D, F, E, G. This fun? Okay. I'll come back to the bottom line on page 21 in a minute. Left hand, you're starting out here, so you're here, and then here. I would encourage you at this point, on the second measure, even on the first if you want, rather than a 5/1, use 4/1, because we want the 5th finger for here, and it's better to go here than here. That's awkward and it's a beginner move. Let's get beyond the beginner stage here just a little bit and use 4th finger. That'll serve you well in the future. And as I said, on the first measure, if you want to start with 4/1, that's fine. A lot of times when we're figuring out what fingering we want to use on something, we're looking ahead to see what's there. So can we finger something a certain way now to help us prepare us for what's coming? And that's what is 3rd measure. We need this, therefore I'm going to start here. And then on measure 5, you got to come up here. It's an A flat. The flat sign is from front of the A. And a B flat, because there's a B flat in the signature. So it's, oh goody. And then they're saying 2, 3 again for a G natural, A natural. And then back to the A flat, B flat. Okay, there's other fingers we can use. This is fine. And then it gone down. There's going to be 5/1, but for the next measure, measure 10, I'd still go back to the 4/1. And then you're doing that again. At the bottom, on measure 15, I'll come back to the grace note. Right now, leave it out. Here. Then on measure 17. There's nothing in the bottom staff because the left hand, all the stuff is up there. So the left hand's playing the 2 C sharps. I don't care which finger you use, just use a finger. And then 2 measures later, you got G sharp. Okay, then I'll measure 21, you're back to what you were doing. Now, put the hands together here. And remember, we're playing legato here, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3. See, that's weird. Do the best you can with it. Next line. It's kind of nice when one hand isn't moving because you can focus on the other hand because it is moving. So you gotta, yeah, so yeah. Now let's go over to page 21 here at the top here. Rest, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, rest. 4. We're back to what we were doing at the beginning. Let's go down to the last line on page 21. Measure 30, you're here. And then quarter notes. You're playing the same notes at different octaves. Okay, you're D, A, and then you're down here in the right hand. Then the left hand comes over to the same note, D, A, right hand, and then a D. So you're moving here, and you're preparing this as you're playing notes in one hand, the other hand is moving and getting ready, because they got to be even. Here, and then the last measure, I do a 2-3 because I'm not comfortable up in here, so I tend to do that. You can do a 1-3, it's fine. And then here. And I'm sure that's the sound he wanted because it kind of sounds spooky and all. And once you got the rhythm and the fingering and the notes worked out, now we go back and add the articulation. These staccatos, very short staccatos, and you can use a light wrist staccato if you want. It keeps it simple if you just do wrist. Because you got to do wrist in the left hand because of the chord. You could do finger in the right hand, but if you're doing one in the one hand, it's easier to do the same. So if we're going to do wrist in the left, we can do wrist in the right. This is not a fast piece. Well, it sort of is, but. And here, I'm lifting up. I'm not connecting the A and the D. To me, it's a different sentence. It's like we got two major sentences going on, and I'm going to lift up and separate them. So I lift up in the right hand. So both hands. So there's just a little bit of silence there. Again, I'm lifting up before I go on. Now you can, if you want, depending on how much you're struggling or whatever. This is measures 7 and 8, I think, here. Lift up the right hand before you do the quarter notes. Here, but the right hand stays down. And then you're lifting up the right hand, but not the left. Connect them. So forth, go down to the bottom, measure 13 here, connect them. And this grace note, now that D is tied for two measures, you're going to hang on to it. In the left hand, the grace note's a quick little note. They're saying 2. I prefer a 3, so I do 2-3. Whatever finger, I don't care. It's up to you, it's just a quick note. Some people play it in front of the beat, so 1, 2, 3. I play it on the beat, 1, 2, 3. You can't tell because there's nothing else there, so, but it's up to you on how you do it, or your teacher will tell you how to do it. 2, 3, 4. Now we'll go on, both hands come up, and staccato. Rest, rest. And all of this is staccato. Rest, rest. Now hang on to that and lift up. I like it. I like it better connected. But they didn't do that. I mean, the slur could have gone over the half note too. So, but okay, we'll disconnect. So forth. Then at the bottom, measure 30. You're here. Staccatos. And then the last one is the fermata on that. Hang on to it for a while. With a metronome, I'll double it and hold it for 8 counts instead of 4. Otherwise, I just hang on to it. Then we add the dynamics. Well, it starts out moderately soft. MP, that's the right hand mostly. What do you think moderately soft is? You decide to keep the left hand a little softer than that. You're staying there until the measure 8 when you crescendo. Now, you can't crescendo that note. You're crescendoing the left hand. But when you do that, it gives the illusion that you're crescendoing that note. Isn't that weird? Now you're moderately loud, which is just a little louder than moderately soft. Not a lot. And you're staying there to top of page 21. You come back down to moderately soft. rest, stay there until the end of the second line on measure 24. Again, we got a crescendo in the left hand. Now you're loud. You're staying there until the bottom on measure 30, excuse me. You're still loud. Now moderately soft. And on measure 32, you have that hairpin to get louder. Start the measure soft and then go back up to loud, but don't get loud to that last note. So this D on measure 32 is soft. Actually, so is the A. And then you're ending it loud. That's my impression of it. Speed-wise, they get metronome markings, but you have to take it your speed. It has to be controlled. It has to be even. No hesitations anywhere. And you have fun with it. 3, 4. Rest. 'I didn't mean to play it for you. I'm sorry. I don't like playing things because then you'll just copy me. Oh, is this how you did it? Okay, I can do that. I want you to be able to read the music and interpret it and know you're playing it okay on your own. Then you can compare it with other people and see how they interpret it and how that's different than your interpretation, and you learn and grow from that. Otherwise, you just copy other people, you learn nothing. Seriously, you learn nothing as far as I'm concerned. Because you already know how to copy. You don't need to learn how to do that. You're just not learning how to interpret anything. You're not discovering what you can discover if you do it yourself. I'd like to do a play with me on really slow, not doing the dynamics. I'll give us 4 counts. Let's just make sure we got the right notes and rhythms. 1, 2, ready, go. 4, 2, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, rest. 3, 4. 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, off.